Hey everyone, welcome to Power Yin Yoga class. Anything specific you'd like to work on today, keeping in mind that Yin is all about stillness and release. Any extra tight spots today? So your glutes and everything? Okay, so we'll do like hips, back body. Yeah, all right. So starting off in your reclined pyramid pose, drop right into stillness. Remembering that Yin is all about releasing deeply held stresses or emotions or physical stuckness. And the four tattvas of Yin really help us in achieving that goal of release. The first one, most important, being stillness. The second one is edge. So you hold your posture in stillness at your edge, your deepest point of stretch. You'll be holding at your edge in stillness for an extended period of time, anywhere from 1 up to 15 minutes. And the final tattva is the release, which has to happen very, very slowly, slower than you want to, due to the depth in which you hold the posture. Start to notice your breath, simply the natural flow. And start to generate your ujjayi breath, deep inhales through your nose, equally as deep exhales through your nose. And this morning, go for a gentle ujjayi breath. Take a moment to connect to your thinking mind. Notice what thoughts are present. And can you lengthen your ujjayi breath a little bit more, moving into a slight audibility, and allow this audibility to let your thoughts ebb and flow, just like the ocean's waves. And let that be your intention today, to ebb and flow with your whole experience, investigating with every breath in and excavating with each breath out. Turning nothing away, leaning into it all. With your next ujjayi exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Great big hug, rock from side to side, massage your low back into the floor. This is the area of your water element, which enables you to go with the flow. When your water element is balanced, you're able to connect to your courage, your intelligence. You become an idea generator, a visionary. Release your left leg. With your exhale, twist your right knee across your body, landing in your supine twist, your first yin pose. So set yourself up at your edge. Remember, don't go past your edge. You want to be able to hold wherever you choose in stillness. If you feel your edge dissipating a little bit, you can make tiny movements to readjust. If you feel pain, physical pain, you've gone too far, make a little tiny adjustment to border that pain. You'll hold this for 5 minutes. Time starts now. This is one of the few yin postures that works with every single element. So really lean into this pose. With every inhale, investigate, where am I holding tension? What is the tension from? Is it physical? Could it be emotional? Could it be stuck energy? And even go as far as questioning your answer. It's energy. Is it your own energy that you've created, or is it someone else's? If it's emotional, could your initial answer be covering a deeper emotion? And with your exhales, feel the tension actually leave your body. Can you be so present that you feel your physical body soften with each exhale? And that can only happen if you stay in stillness. You're halfway there. And you allow the second half of this asana to be an even deeper experience. One minute to go. Are you flowing with your experience? 30 more seconds. And slower than you want to, in slow motion, release back to your reclined pyramid pose. Drop right into your stillness. Once you're there, pause for a moment and notice the differences in your body. Remember that your ability to notice is yoga. Everything else is just a stepping stone to get you there. The yin philosophy states that with yin comes yang. So start to flow with your ujjayi breath as your guide into your wide windshield wipers. So as you exhale, let your knees fall to one side. And let your inhale bring your knees back up. Noticing when your inhale shifts to an exhale and vice versa. And let those turning points lead your movement. With your next exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Again, flow from side to side, connecting to your water element. And release your right leg. Take your supine twist. Drop right into your edge. Set yourself up for success. Drop into your edge. Be still. Time starts now. Use every inhale to investigate where the tension is, where it's from. Use each exhale to release, to take away, to excavate. Are you noticing any different thoughts or emotions or sensations on your left side compared to your right? The Vedic philosophy states that the left side of our body is the yin side, the feminine side, the side of Shakti, responsible for love, nurturing, acceptance, forgiveness, and grace. So see if there's anything coming up for you to release in order to connect to those qualities. You're halfway there. One minute left. Very slow motion, matrix style. Come back to center. You can hug both knees into your chest. A great big hug. Bringing in the feelings of love and gratitude for you. Take it into your happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Let this be a yang, happy baby. Rock from side to side. Ensure you're flowing with your breath. Ujjayi, the ocean waves. As you rock to one side, straighten that leg completely and let that take up your whole exhale. When your inhale starts, bring yourself back to center. Take your whole inhale to get to center and exhale, switch sides. This should be very, very slow. Hug both knees into your chest. You'll take some yang rock and rolls up and down your spine, massaging your whole spine. You can roll all the way over top of your feet, land in all fours, and continue your yang energy in your cat-cow. Every inhale, lift your head up and forward, keeping your neck long and open, tailbone up and back. And as you exhale, round, peel your shoulder blades apart. Flow with your Ujjayi breath. Again, these are slow movements. Yin yoga can be really challenging to slow down and be still. It's very challenging for you. Consider it's your medicine. So as you flow through your spine, just with simple cat-cow, notice if you can continue to connect to your left and right side energies. The area of your spine is where they merge together, where they blend. In yoga, we call it the Sushumna. Take your child's pose. Let your whole body melt down into the earth's energy. Really connect to the earth element, which allows us to be stable, wise, trustworthy, understanding, and peaceful. With your next inhale, walk your hands over to your left side. Take your head with you. And work at really dropping your right armpit down toward the floor, letting your sit bones melt into your heels, breathing into your right rib, right lung. In traditional Chinese medicine, your lungs represent grief and also courage. Use your inhale to investigate. Am I holding any grief? And if you are, let your exhale take it away. With your next inhale, walk back to center. Pause for a round of your Ujjayi breath. Feel the difference from shoulder to shoulder, rib to rib, lung to lung. Recap your experience on your right side. And walk your hands over to your right, moving into your left side. Work your left armpit down, breathe into your left lung, left ribs, Ujjayi breath. Lean into your whole experience. Your next inhale, rise back to center, up to all fours. And very slowly, we'll call this a yin cat-cow, really connecting to your breath. Every inhale, simply lifting your head up and forward, tailbone up and back. Notice when your inhale turns to an exhale and take that full exhale to round, round, round. The end of your exhale should be when your nose is as close to your belly button as it can get. Your next yin pose will be Sphinx, dropping down onto your torso, your legs extended and softened. You can use a block to support your head on its long side. Usually I go like this. I turn the block this way. Yeah. You're looking to keep a low back compression, a purposeful low back compression here. So you can see how deep you want to go. If the long side of the block's too much, you can drop it down to another side. The idea is to keep your legs and glutes completely softened. If you engage your glutes, you're putting too much pressure. Breathe into this compression. You'll hold for 3 minutes. This pose works deeply with your water element, the organ of your kidneys, and with your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are the ones responsible for pumping out cortisol and adrenaline, the stress hormones. The water element is all to do with your ability to manage stress and fear. You want to have complete softness in your neck. You want to let your third eye center really massage into your block. When the water element is balanced, you're able to connect to your wisdom, which comes from your third eye. halfway there. Really great stillness, ladies. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, release to Advasana. Bring your right ear down on the floor. Your whole right ear. Take your time, really good. Make sure you're avoiding your cheekbone and you're on your whole ear. Just take a moment to let your whole body go, even your Ujjayi breath. Connect to your masculine energy, side of Shiva. See if there are any messages waiting for you regarding your ability to become stable, strong, courageous, capable. Bring your right arm out, palm down, like a broken wing. Take broken wing, roll over your shoulder. Kind of arm straight out that way. Yeah. Good. Holding for 1 minute. Make sure your arm doesn't go tingly. If it does, you move past your edge. So anytime you're working this area of your arm, you're back into your lung meridian. The opportunity to release grief and sadness and connect to courage. Release to center, go slowly. Bring your left ear down. Pause and connect to your feminine energy. Ask if there are any messages regarding your ability to love and nurture yourself. Make sure it's your whole left ear down. Bring your left arm out like an airplane wing and roll over your shoulder. Release slowly back to center, nice still holds. Pause here. Notice the change. What's different? Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You'll go for some yang movement. You can take your upward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Pause in your down dog, paddle out your feet. Let your head go. Open up your mouth and rock your bottom jaw from side to side. Bring your right leg through for half pigeon, Ekapada. So in your yin half pigeon, you don't dorsiflex your foot. A little weird. So that might bring your knee into a new edge. You still never want to feel pain pulling or pressure in your knee. So before you go down, pull your femur bones up into your pelvis to really insert your femur bones in. And then come down, use your props, your blanket, your blocks. You need more props, let me know. You want to have your chest, your torso, your head resting. Want to feel this in your right glutes. Again, no pain pulling or pressure in your front knee. If you feel that, you have to shift onto your back. Okay, if you feel anything in your front knee, you do. Okay, so come onto your back like this. Bring your right ankle to your left thigh. There you go. Perfect. How's your knee, Deborah? Good. So holding here for 4 minutes. Notice what comes up for you in this posture. Notice when you want to move, and are you able to resist moving? Knowing that as long as your knee, your front knee is fine, you're able to be still and soften, lean into it, soften your hands, your neck, face, jaw, throat. Again, your forehead should be propped up. Krishnamacharya says, when we know ourselves, we're able to set the posture up for success. And that's the advanced yogi. You're halfway there. This posture works with your wood element, which houses and expresses anger and frustration. And when it's balanced, we're able to connect to compassion, resiliency, flexibility, and kindness. Your next inhale, slowly come out of the pose. You can take any yang movements as long as they're led by your breath. Keep the integrity of your practice. Step back eventually into your downward dog. Ground your hands, paddle your feet, shake your head. And take your half pigeon on your left side. And set yourself up for success. In yang yoga, there's a tendency to rush into the pose, and then you go too deep and have to shift and change and wiggle and move. Yin is all about taking your time, setting up. Once everyone's in stillness, time will start. 3-minute hold. Soften everything you can soften. Hands, neck, face, jaw, throat, toes. Working the same element on this side, your wood element. With your inhale, investigate. Are you holding on to any anger or frustration? As you exhale, release it with compassion. So Deborah, you want to have your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Yeah, so ankle to thigh. Left ankle, right thigh. There you go. Good job. Yoga for your brain, trying to figure out where to put what. Second half, really lean in. With your next inhale, you can slowly rise up to seated, to Sukhasana. You can bring your legs into cross-legged position. For your pranayama practice, today you'll do the Kapalabhati breath. Okay, so that's done one of two ways. The first way is through closed teeth, pursed lips. It's an automatic inhale, forced exhale, where you draw your belly button back towards your spine. The second way is through your nose. Okay, So the whole idea is to increase heat, raise up your energy, and burn out any impurities such as held anger, frustration, sadness, everything we've been talking about for the class. Okay. Your hands can be down like this to ground your energy, or up to receive energy, or you can have one of both, one of each. Okay. So if you get dizzy, you can open your eyes and touch the floor. Otherwise, you're good to continue with the pranayama. Okay. Try to sit tall, maintain the natural curves of your spine, and keep your torso really still, your shoulders and head really still. The only thing working is your belly. Okay. Only going for 2 minutes today. Ready? Start off with a deep breath in, and away you go. Kapalabhati breath. Practice begins when you want to stop. So as long as you're not dizzy, use a little bit of tough love and keep going. Purse your lips if you're using your mouth. You're not blowing out a candle, that's going to make you dizzy. Feel the fire starting to build in your belly. Remember to keep your shoulders still, head balancing right on top of your very first vertebrae. You're halfway there. You can turn your eyes closed up toward your third eye center and start to connect your third eye to your wisdom. Twenty more seconds. Next inhale, take all your breath in, fill all the way up, pause, take in another sip of air, pause, and sigh out. Your eyes closed, tune into your natural flow of your breath, drop into your seated stillness. You within your stillness, feel your sit bones. Feel your spine. And as you regenerate your Ujjayi breath in stillness, can you notice your left and right side energies dancing, merging through the center of your spine? Slowly bring the soles of your feet to your mat. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Lay down on your back and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big loving hug. Just let your natural breath flow. Release to your final Shavasana. In Yin, we use the wide-legged, wide-armed Shavasana. It's called the pinnacle pose. It represents the earth element. This is the most important pose in yoga. And drop right into your stillness. Let your eyes sink heavy into your skull. Separate your teeth. Let your tongue float back toward your throat. Allow your whole entire being to melt down into the hands of Mother Earth. Connect to a sense of safety, protection, capability. Start to bring some gentle movement back into your physical body. Draw the soles of your feet to your mat and roll over onto your left side into fetal position. Back to your yin energy, your ability to slow down, connect, lean into your experience and take that with you into the rest of your day. And with your next inhale, guide yourself to seated. And place your left hand over top of your heart, your right hand on top of your lap. Connect to your heart energy. Bow your chin toward your heart in reverence. Create a feeling of love and gratitude for you. Take a deep breath in. Long, full breath out. Bow forward to close your practice. Namaste. Thank you, Megan.